Hey YouTubers. So I'm back and I want to actually do a vlog right now. Sorry, my hair is a mess because I just took it out of my ponytail, so this is how my hair looks out of the ponytail. Just got home and I'm doing this vlog on weird people on the train. Now, the reason why I decided to do this vlog because, I write about it and I talk about it, but I've never done a video blog on it. And I figured now that I have my own YouTube channel and I've been doing some vlogs, now is the best time. Okay. Weird people on the train. Now, I ride the New York City subway. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. And that's my mode of transportation. That's how I get to work. That's how I get to school. And wherever else I'm going. And, it solidifies you being a true New Yorker when you take public transportation. However, this is my thing about this whole thing. When somebody gets on the train and starts staring everybody down, don't you think that's a little weird? Like, this dude got on the train. Like, I was on the train. I take the J train home, and I was on the train. This guy got on the train, and he's just, as soon as he walked in the door, he's like staring everybody down, like to see who his victim is gonna be. And I'm looking like, hold up, am I on the right train? Because a couple years back, several people got killed on the train by crazy psycho people that just be looking at them crazy, and then next thing you know, if the person looks at them, they be like, what you looking at? And next thing you know, they pop off. Well, I be looking at everything, especially after the the 9/11 World Trade Center incident, with people leaving bags, and now the commercials, they talking about, you see something, say something. Of course I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. But my whole thing is, when people get on a train and they be looking like mad crazy, and they looking at everybody else like, dude, sit down somewhere. I was on a train the other day, and this guy flipped out. He was psychotic and nutty. He flipped out because, okay, there was this big gap, like this huge, what I'm saying, for people to sit down. And he's sitting like this with his legs all wide open, and he's taking up like 3 seats basically. And then he got this big garbage bag full of God knows what in one seat, in one side of the seat. So somebody wanted to sit down. This was about 10 o'clock, 10:15, because I had just got off work. So, people tired, they getting off work, whatever. I don't care. I ain't even going to sit down because you look psychotic anyway. But the guy wanted to sit down, so he go to sit down, and the dude sitting there that's taking up all these seats is looking at him like, yo, my nigga, like, what are you doing? I'm saying, I'm standing there, and I'm like looking at this dude like, no, he did not pay. What is it? $250, $5. How much the train is? $225, $450 or whatever. He did not pay three fares to take up 3 seats. So if somebody want to sit down, that's their right to sit down because they paid their fare to sit down or whatever to ride the train. So anyway, this guy, he give the man the seat and he get up because he already upset. He talking about, yo, dude. I'm a dude. Wouldn't look like me put, another dude pushing up on me on some seat. And I'm saying, like, it's not even about that. I'm saying, like, it's not even about that dude. He wanted to sit down. Like, I ain't say that, but that's what I wanted to say. I was like, yo, people is just insane. Weird people on the train. That's what I'm talking about. Weird people on the train. Like, it's just something to vlog about, because I swear to God, I just be thinking, and I was on the train like, yeah, I'm gonna get home, turn on my laptop, I'm gonna vlog about this, and now I'm home and I really forgot exactly what I wanted to say, because it was funny, like while I was sitting, it was mad funny, but like now I'm like, oh. Well, anyway, this is my vlog for today, November 15 at 8:11. I think I started, 4:50. I started 4 minutes earlier, but yeah, this is my blog. Just look out for the weird people. You know what I'm saying? Be really careful. A friend of mine that is not from here was telling me that he took his girlfriend to Central Park. He's not even from here. He looked white, but he's Spanish. And he was telling me that he took his, new girlfriend to Central Park, and they was walking around. It was at night, and he was showing me pictures. And I was like, "Yo, you need to be very, very careful walking through Central Park at night." You know what I'm saying? Especially certain areas of Central Park where they got the nut jobs just chilling, waiting to rob somebody or whatever. So just careful. Um, about 2 weeks ago, somebody came to me and they told me they was getting on the train. It was on a Sunday, and they was all dressed up because they was just getting out of church, and they was in Brooklyn, in one of the worst of the areas, Brownsville area, and they was telling me how they was walking up the steps in the train station on the 3 line. I think it was a 3 line, Livonia or something train station, or Saratoga. And they was saying that this guy was like, "Yo, what up, my dude," or "Whatever, my nigga," something like that. And that he knew that the guy wanted to rob him. And my friend turned around and was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Is you stupid? Like, keep walking. Keep walking." Like, once you up on the top of the train platform, they got a police little, they be on the down low. But now I believe that every train stop has like a little booth somewhere within that train stop where police be. So I know they stepping up their game with that. But yeah, just weird people on the train. I just wanted to vlog about that. I'm gonna end it right now. Today was okay. I have like a lack of energy, and my husband's like, "Oh, well, you might need to take some energy pills or something like that." I take vitamins, but they don't really, do anything. And I was taking that 5-hour energy, and that really crashes you. But this blog just basically turned about miscellaneous. We cut it. But I just want to let you guys know about my weird experience on the train. And I'm from New York, been here. Okay, I'm not going to say my age, but I was born and raised here. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn. And I've always taken the train. Well, I've actually started taking the train by myself when I was 12. About 12. And I'm from Brooklyn, so, it don't get no grittier than that. And, I've seen some weird shit. Excuse my language. I've seen some very weird things, and you just gotta be very cautious nowadays. And I'm the type of person that I'm on my P's and Q's at all time. And I'm always looking. And when people like that get on the train and they start staring people down, I get a little nervous. Being from here, I still get nervous because you don't never know what a psycho's gonna do. So for those that are not from New York and come to visit, and happen to actually view this blog or whatever, be very careful. Don't let your guard down on the subway, because the subway is where a lot of things happen. And the reason why is because, especially a lot of subways here are underground. There's little nooks and crannies in different subway stations where something can happen quick in the blink of a minute, and a police officer may not be that fast to get to you. So, be very careful and be on the lookout, because, people do strange things. Right over here by where I live, there's this guy. I guess he's a neighborhood person, but I see him all the time. And the nastiest thing that I hate is that when somebody urinates out in the street or out on the subway, because not only is disgusting, and unsanitary, but it's disrespectful for people that actually take that mode of transportation. They have to step on that and then bring that nasty stuff home. It's really disgusting. But there's this guy that I guess he's homeless, and he's always drinking over by the train stop that I get on. And I swear to God, like 3 times, broad daylight, this guy was just urinating in front of the train station. And it's crazy because I haven't seen him get stopped or anything, but stuff like that happens. So be very careful. That's basically my end this vlog, because I'm going on 10 minutes. Doing what? I don't know. But peace out, YouTube.